Hi, I'm Mike Lyons from the Norwalk Board of Education. The Common Core State Standards are a world-class set of standards and goals in mathematics, English, and soon science that are sweeping the nation. These goals and standards have been voluntarily adopted by almost all 50 states in order to assure that we know what every student at every level of their education is going to know and be able to do to make sure that they are ready to graduate career and college ready. These standards are supported by both the business and educational communities because America needs to become more globally competitive in the 21st century and because every student, regardless of race or economic status, deserves access to a rigorous education.
Just a point of information. These standards are not a government mandate. The standards, which have now been adopted by more than 46 states and DC, were developed through a state-led initiative spearheaded by governors and school chiefs.
Our state standards are designed to make sure that all students graduate from high school with the knowledge and skills necessary for success in college and career, and to be participants in a global community.
These standards provide students, parents, and teachers with a clear and concise understanding of what students are expected to learn and achieve at every grade level, thereby serving as a roadmap for quality education. Achieved outcomes improve when students, parents, and teachers are all on the same page, working together towards shared goals.
The great thing about the Common Core State Standards is that they provide a consistent learning goals for all of our students, regardless of where they live, so that when a child moves from school to school or even state to state, they stay on track. That makes for a smooth transition for both teachers as well as the students.
Implementation decisions will remain local. Teachers and school leaders will determine how the standards are to be taught and will establish the curriculum, just as they currently do, allowing for continued flexibility and creativity.
The Common Core State Standards are a set of consistent, high-quality academic benchmarks that clearly define the knowledge and skills all students should master by the end of each school year for success in college and career. The standards were created through a state-led initiative and have been adopted by more than 46 states.
The standards are a common sense first step towards ensuring our children obtain the best possible education no matter where they live. With clear academic expectations for each grade level, teachers, parents, and students can work together towards shared goals. Furthermore, the standards draw from the best existing standards in the country and are benchmarked to top-performing nations around the world, ensuring our students are well prepared to compete not only with their peers here at home, but also with students around the world, maintaining America's competitive edge.
The standards create consistent high expectations for all students and provide a greater opportunity for states to share experiences and best practices that can lead to an improved ability to best serve young people with disabilities and English language learners. The K-12 English language arts and mathematics standards include information on application of the standards for English language learners and students with disabilities. Additionally, alternate assessments are being developed for students with the most severe cognitive disabilities, as are English language proficiency assessments tied to the Common Core for English language learners.
English language arts and mathematics were the subjects chosen for the Common Core because they teach skills upon which students build skill sets in other subject areas. Furthermore, the English language arts standards address literacy across disciplines to include science, social studies, and technical subjects.
The standards were developed according to the following criteria set by states through governors and school chiefs. Alignment with expectations for college and career success. Clarity. Teachers and parents know what they need to do to help students learn. Consistency, so that students are not taught to a lower standard just because of where they live. Includes both content and the application of knowledge through higher order skills, grounded in strengths of existing state standards, benchmarked to top performing nations around the world, realistic for effective use in the classroom, and evidence and research based.
The Common Core Standards hold students to rigorous yet attainable academic benchmarks designed to ensure college and career readiness. The standards also provide important clarity for students and their parents and teachers about the knowledge and skills they should be learning at every step in their academic careers. Furthermore, consistent standards will allow kids to stay on track when their families move between states, rather than entering into a new school behind or ahead of their peers, as was often the case when the standards varied from state to state.
Great educators are at the core of a great education. Teachers help design the standards to make sure they reflect the realities of the classroom and to make sure their students stay on track. The standards do not tell teachers how to teach, but rather establish what students need to learn. It is up to the schools and teachers to decide how to best help students reach these goals.
We need educational standards to ensure that all students, no matter where they live, are prepared for success in post-secondary education and the workforce.
Common standards will help make sure that all students receive a high-quality education from school to school and state to state.
Common standards provide teachers the opportunity to share best practices within and across states so they can meet the needs of all students.
The standards don't tell teachers how to teach, but rather they help them figure out the knowledge and skill their students need to be successful.
Standards also help students and parents by setting clear and realistic goals. Standards are a first step in providing a high-quality education that will prepare us for college or work.
Standards aren't the only thing that's needed for success,
but they are a roadmap for parents, teachers, and students.
Teachers, parents, students, and experts have come together across America to engage in the new Common Core state standards in an effort to return America to its leadership position as the best educational system in the world. It is time for the state of Connecticut to also engage in adopting these standards so that we can move our students and our educational system forward together.